The NFL offseason is unfortunately here for 28 of the 32 teams, including Kevin Stefanski's Cleveland Browns, who massively overachieved this year. Respect to what he did. Mistake by the Lakes no more. Prefer won a playoff game as head coach. Cool. And even though Hollywood Higgins, minus that one play against the Chiefs, as well as Jarvis Landry are solid receivers for Baker Mayfield and company, and also they probably done with OBJ, sure, they could certainly use an elite wide receiver one. Hence why before the trade deadline, and the Vikings were 1-5 and OBJ had just torn his ACL, there have been some speculation that, hey, the Vikings might reunite 19 with Stefanski if the price is right, but that was quickly squashed. So I was like, nah, not so much. And frankly, I think it would be stupid to trade Thielen. Vikings offense is rolling. Thielen just had a career year, but the national media jabronis just won't stop. And yes, we should really tune out and ignore a lot of this stuff, but occasionally I do like picking a couple of them just to show you how out of touch the national media is, really. And so this was from Bleacher Report. A guy named Christopher Knox, hopefully his middle name isn't Kirk, wrote a piece titled NFL Trade Ideas to Create Elite Quarterback Wide Receiver Duos. Now, you know that this article sort of, when it said OBJ to Detroit, Matthew Stafford, elite. Great. So this is where he talked about Thielen being dealt to Cleveland. This is what he wrote, quote, Vikings traded Stephon Diggs last offseason, so would they really consider dealing a standout receiver 2 years in a row? Perhaps. There's a tough cap situation. Even though cap is a myth, they're projected to be over $17 million over the salary cap. Just get rid of Riley Reef and Kyle Rudolph and Shamar Stephen. And it's becoming clear they're not close to being a Super Bowl contender. Baloney. Okay. With rookie receiver Justin Jefferson playing like a perennial All-Pro in 2020, Minnesota could view Adam Thielen as expendable. What? Do we run the wing T? Do we really only have one receiver on the field? You're like, yes, we were bottom in the league in 11 personnel, but no. Like, who do you want your wide receiver two to be? BC Johnson or Chad Beebe? Great. Moving him would also clear roughly $1 million cap, so blah, blah, blah. In Cleveland, Thielen can reunite with Kevin Stefanski, who was Minnesota's quarterback coach in 2017, OC in 2018, blah, blah, blah. Well, no, 2019, but nah. Given the cap savings involved, Minnesota may consider a mid-round pick as fair compensation. Really? So first, he gets the dates wrong with Kevin Stefanski. Second, just like, mid-round pick is fair compensation, huh? Motherfucker, you have no idea. Like, are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? So yes, Adam Thielen turns 31 next year, but age is just a number. Just ask him and Harrison Smith. But the pride of Detroit Lakes just came off a 74-catch, 925-yard, 14-touchdown season, which is third in the league. And the former Mankato State University Community College Maverick still has plenty of juice left in the tank. And you expect the Vikings to be like, oh, well, you know what? We have Justin Jefferson, and we're just going to run 2 running backs, 2 tight ends, 22 personnel all the time. So, yeah, we can just get rid of our great wide receiver 2 or really wide receiver 1B. Oh, a 4th-round pick. Oh, it's so bright and shiny. It's amazing. Bull bleep. Dude, we have 4 4th-rounders. Why do we need 5? Huh? Thielen's contract is more than reasonable, and also he actually wants to be here. He actually wants to be a team leader, unlike Stephon Diggs. That was best for both parties, and you see the way that it worked out. So why would you trade a guy who wants to be here, is an integral part of your offense, should be team captain next year if and when they get rid of Kyle Rudolph, and he and Kirk finally seem to be on the same page? Like, why would he mess that up and go to Baker? Huh? I like Baker, but he's got some highs, but he's got a lot of lows. Like, he has more he has more commercials than he does highs, actually. And also, he's working and mentoring with Justin Jefferson, who is an alpha wide receiver 1. And guess what? That's going to take some heat off of him. Thielen, if he's with Jefferson, is going to be seen and operating against cornerback 2s and lighter coverage the rest of his days here in Minnesota. Hence, his numbers will go up, especially in the red zone. If he's in Cleveland, like, he's going to be wide receiver 1. Like he is getting cornerback 1 attention every single snap. Now, everyone has a price, sure. Now, if Cleveland came up, Andrew Berry, Kevin Stefanski's like, hey, 1 and 2, un et trois. Right? 1st and 2nd round pick. Okay, we'll certainly consider it. Maneuver around, maybe get Jalen Waddle. Like, okay, yeah, I'm certainly okay with that. But singular, mid-round pick? No. F that. Plus, why would this be so appealing to Thielen? Here in Minnesota, he is a demigod. He's got Jefferson. He's got probably going to be Clint Kubiak. Also, he's got Kirk. He's finally operating decent with. Plus, I mean, he can do no wrong here. He's next to Paul Bunyan. He's next to Ken Herbeck. Everyone is from here. His entire family's from Minnesota. Yes. In Cleveland, he'd be just another guy. Great. Awesome. Nah, he ain't going anywhere. Thielen will retire a Viking. And see, it's going to be like Larry Fitzgerald. Actually, it's even going to be better than Larry because eventually, skills will decline, but that's a long way off. At 38 years young, he will be wide receiver 4-5 on the multi-Super Bowl champion Vikings, and he will revert back to his special teams days. He's not going to be that diva, aged-out wide receiver who doesn't play special teams and is a game day scratch. No, he'll be healthy. He'll be active. He will be a special teams guy. He'll be a punt gunner. He'll run down kickoffs for love of the game, and then eventually he'll just ascend into hot dish heaven, as all Minnesotans do. It's wonderful. But no. Are you kidding me? Mid-round pick to Cleveland? Get out of here. Now, first and second? Okay. But, yeah, your thoughts. Thielen is not getting traded to the Browns. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for the Daily Vikings Takes. Want to support that work? Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.